Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Vijay and we are learning Python in our Python Mastery series. So, in the previous video, we understood how we can modularize the code. We started with the billing.py file that was our custom module, but Python also has many built-in modules that we can make use of, like math, then date time, random. So this can be useful in our program. Let's say we want to have a few functionality included in our code cafe, and we want to include a functionality like we want to have date time printed, the today's date printed on the bill. Then we want to calculate the bill, do a addition or some discount, all of that with the help of the math module. Then we can also have functionalities like we want to pick a random customer every day to provide a offer of free coffee. So for all of this functionality, we do not need to invest the time in the development or writing the code for that, because Python already has all of that implemented in the base functionality, and we do not need any external additional installation. Also it comes along with the Python itself. We just need to learn how to utilize that things. Okay, so we will be today learning how to utilize the built-in functionalities or built-in modules of the Python and bring it to our code, and how to implement that along with the our functionality, like merging up it with our functionality. Okay, so let's quickly jump to the VS code, because in this the theory part is not much, the practical will give more idea. So we have a folder lucky customer. In that, let's create a file. First, let me show you, before we run to the code cafe, we can have that. What we can do, we can create a IPYNB file just for the demo purpose, to understand how this module functionality works. Okay, so let's say I am doing a math module. So I just want to show you before we actually jump to the uh, mini project .py file. This IPYNB files are really good to understand the concept and do a kind of testing things. Okay, let me import the math. Then we will print math dot sqrt. Okay, and let's say I want to do a square root of 64. Okay, and if I print it, select the kernel. Why it is taking so much of time? Let me restart the kernel. Sometimes it happens, it takes some time with the kernel related issues. You can see it printed immediately after the restart of the kernel. Okay, so this math module has already the square root function written inside it. Okay, so we do not have to rewrite the function and do a kind of redevelopment. The wheel is already there, we just need to utilize the take the control of that wheel and utilize it. Okay, we do not need to reinvent the wheel. And we also have math dot pi. Okay, so that will give the value of pi. So you can see these are already present. This is one module math. Then we have another module random. I won't be showing you all the modules because Python has a lot of modules. It comes with the practice. Whenever anything is needed, you do a research and you find that a module is available. So don't worry, nobody remembers all the modules. Just know how to import the module, then how to make utilize of that, because that will help you with any module you ever encounter. You can be able to use that thing. Okay, and then print random dot random integer. We will be printing between 1 to 10. Okay, and if you don't know the functionality here, if I click, you can see, uh, if I bring the cursor here, it will give you the definition, like we define the variable similar way, exactly the same just that the functionality is already defined by Python in the backend, and we are making use of that. Okay, so here it should print a random integer between 1 to 10. So sometimes 5, sometimes 9, 6, 3, 7. Every time you run, it will print something different. Okay, so this will be useful wherever we want to like print the name of a customer for which we want to provide a free coffee kind of thing. So in that we can randomly select the customers. We are not intervening in that, and Python itself will be doing a random choice. In that scenarios, it will be useful. Okay. Now, let's say, just to show you an example, random, if I have that, and a menu, and what I do, pizza, I'm just printing a few items, burger, and then we will have coffee, and we will have pasta. Okay, and let's say we want to print a random uh, text choice. Previously we printed the random integer, so if we want to have any random string value to be printed, we will have a choice variable, sorry, choice function, and we can enter from menu. Okay, coffee, pasta, pizza, coffee. You can see randomly it will pick up. So that is to produce any random output from the given choices. We also have a date time module. So we have, this is very useful, the date time one. This is one of the frequently used module. And if you want to print today's date, very simple, date time dot date time. This is the file name, okay, module name, and this is the function name. So do not get confused. That's why I'm showing you the implementation of different functions. And then dot now. Okay, we can call this one. Uh, Oops, I didn't just took the value, but I didn't printed it out. So if you put this one in the function, it will automatically update whenever the date time changes. So here you can see it's now 1308. In that way it will print the dates and everything. So this is a useful thing. And let's say if I want to specifically, I don't want to import the whole thing, like here we did math, the whole math module we imported. We do not want to do that. We only want to import a specific function. So that also we can do, as we, oops, sorry, from math import sqrt, as we did in our billing.py. We can also take a particular function also with the help of from module name import whatever the function we want to. And then if I do this sqrt and of 64, the same one, 64, you can see the same output, so no difference. So this is how we can import the modules and we can make use of that. Okay, now let's jump to our mini project, although we can do the mini project here also, but let's create a separate py file. Okay, and we will import a random module. Then we will import the date time, that we need to print the date, current today's date on the bill. Then we will have the customer that we will be saving in a list, so that we can make a random choice out of the customer whom we need to provide the free coffee. Okay, then we can have a count today's customer integer. We will take the input, uh, enter today's customer count, that we will and take it as input, and then we will typecast to the integer. And then for I in range, we will run a loop to take the name of each of the customer. Okay, let's say somebody entered 3, so it should run the loop 3 times, and every time it should ask for the customer name. Okay, I took the name, then we will append it to the our list. Okay, so let's say that there are 3 customers. The first name is entered, that we appended to the list. Then it will again run the loop, again ask for the second customer, append to the list. The same procedure will run until the number of customers count is reached. Okay, then we need to have a winner. Let me put a gap. How we can have the winner? Mm, then we can run a random dot choice, and from the customer we want to run the random dot choice. Okay, what else we are missing? Okay, I guess now we should move to the printing part. Welcome to code cafe, and then we can, what else we can do? Code cafe, and we can print lesson today's date we need to print, and we need to print it. Okay, we forgot to have a variable which we can capture the today's date. Okay, so that we will do date time, and date time module we will utilize that. Okay, date time dot now, so we will utilize that thing, and we can capture this in the today's variable. Now we will have a printing of, what we can do, we can print the winner's name, lucky customer. We need to have a formatted string, lucky customer, and let's have a uh, what we can use. Mm, 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 mm. The smiley that we can make use of this one. Okay, and we can bring the name of the winner here, and we can then print that congratulations, you won a free coffee. Okay, mm, we can make it a okay, and for congratulations, oops, we can, I'm not sure why it is not taking the, so I just want to print a gift symbol. Okay, yes, it's now visible. Previously it was not populating this menu for the emojis. Okay, so we took the custom today's date, we had the customer, and congratulations. Now simple, a thank you message. We will print the thank you message as everything is done. Thank you for the visit. Okay, and we will save this, and python 3 main dot py customer. We will have 3 customers: Vijay, another is Rahul, Neha. Okay, Neha. Now on okay, today's date. I guess I made some mistake here, not using the f string as always. We will fix that. Okay, and we will save it. We will clear this and try to run it again. 3 customers: Vijay, Neha, Rahul. Okay. So today's date is printed. Rahul is the lucky customer and he won a free coffee. If I run it again, customer count, this time I will make it 4. Let's say Raj, Sonu, uh, Ritu, and what else I can write? Rajveer. Okay. So Sonu won a free coffee. You can see it automatically is able to fetch the random choice. So this was our mini project through which we were able to understand how to import random variable. Sorry, not random variable, random module, date time module, then math module. All of these are very useful whenever you are building something. You will come across scenarios where you have to use this module. The core idea is not to understand particularly one or two modules, but how we can import, how we can make use of that. So tomorrow, any module you have to work, you should be comfortable working with that. The core idea will be same, like calling the import keyword, and then like using this random dot choice. So function name might change, but module name, then dot, then function name. This all core idea will be remaining the same throughout the things. Okay. So now, mm, okay. So I guess these two videos have given you the idea how you can use the custom module or how you can use the uh, built-in module of Python. So till now we are doing everything whenever the program runs and the data is gone. Until the program is saved, the data is there, but we are not saving the data permanently. In the upcoming videos we will be looking how to handle the files in the Python. That will be our core idea. So if you are liking this series, please do not forget to like, share, subscribe. If you have any suggestions, any questions, feel free to comment. We will try to cover that in the upcoming videos. I will see you in the next video. Till then, happy coding.